Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tom Bergeron has had many hosting jobs over the years, but many still know him best as a host on Dancing with the Stars. While he left the series in 2019, some fans wonder if he might be making a comeback. Recently, Bergeron has shed some light on whether or not he's making a return to the series. Tom Bergeron hosted Dancing with the Stars from 2005 to 2019. Bergeron has established himself as a television personality over the years through various shows. Some fans may have first seen him on Hollywood Squares, America's Funniest Home Videos, and even as an anchor for Good Morning America. However, for many, Bergeron is best known as the host of Dancing with the Stars, a role he had from 2005 to 2019. Since then, various figures have served as hosts on the show, including Alfonso Ribeiro, Tyra Banks, and Julianne Hough. Recently, Bergeron admitted he has had some interest in returning to the show as it enters its 34th season. That said, it might not necessarily be as a new host. Speaking with USA Today, Bergeron shared that he spoke with Conrad Green, his good buddy, and an executive producer for the dancing competition series. According to Bergeron, he was interested in making a cameo during the new season. The former host shared, "We did have lunch, and we did talk, and I offered a scenario where I might come back for a night in a certain capacity." Suggesting only time will tell, he added, "The mirror ball is back in their court now." A few big names are already attached to the reality show's season 34. Speaking of returns, Bergeron shared he was glad that Green himself had returned to the show after serving as one of the original executives. He shared he's been largely responsible for getting the show back on track. That said, Bergeron shared that he turned down an invitation to appear during the 500th episode. He shared, "I said that I get too fidgety sitting in the audience." Bergeron's comments may surprise some fans, as he has shared some displeasure with the show in the past. In 2023, he spoke with series alum Cheryl Burke on her Sex, Lies, and Spray Tans podcast. At the time, when asked about a possible return, he shared, "No, it's not the same show. It's not the same world. The show that I loved was not the show that I left, and that's it in a nutshell." At this time, Season 34 of Dancing with the Stars is set to premiere on September 16, 2025. Fans can enjoy the series on ABC and Disney+. Alfonso Ribeiro is set to return to host, with Julianne Hough serving as a co-host. Derek Hough, Carrie and Inaba, and Bruno Tonioli are set to serve as judges. As previously reported, many celebrity dancers have also already been announced. This includes names like Robert Irwin, Whitney Levitt, Jen Affleck, and Alex Ole. Are you excited for Season 34 of Dancing with the Stars? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest reality TV and celebrity news. For years, Dancing with the Stars and Tom Bergeron were practically synonymous. His quick wit, charismatic smile, and calming presence helped shape the identity of ABC's long-running reality dance competition from its earliest days in 2005 until his shocking departure in 2019. Now, as the iconic series gears up for its highly anticipated 34th season, rumors are swirling once again. Is Tom Bergeron finally headed back to the ballroom? While fans have long hoped for his return, Bergeron himself recently addressed the possibility, and what he had to say has reignited speculation across the fandom. To understand why the possibility of Bergeron's return is such a big deal, one has to appreciate the legacy he left behind. For 28 seasons, Bergeron anchored Dancing with the Stars with a deft balance of humor, empathy, and polish. Whether comforting contestants after tough critiques or delivering punchy one-liners with judges like Len Goodman and Bruno Tonioli, Bergeron was the glue that held the glitzy production together. From the very first episode in 2005, he brought credibility and charm to the dance floor. Over the years, he worked alongside co-hosts like Samantha Harris, Brooke Burke, Erin Andrews, and Tyra Banks, each pairing adding a unique dynamic, but with Bergeron always as the steady constant. His dismissal in 2020 shocked both industry insiders and diehard viewers alike. Many saw the move as a pivot by ABC to modernize the franchise, especially when Tyra Banks took over as solo host for seasons 29 and 30. But the decision left a gaping hole for fans who had grown attached to Bergeron's warmth and understated humor. After years of silence and the occasional cryptic post, Bergeron finally opened up about the possibility of making a brief return to Dancing with the Stars, not necessarily as a permanent host, but possibly in a cameo or one-night-only appearance. Speaking to USA Today, the veteran host shared that he recently had lunch with longtime friend and DWTS executive producer Conrad Green. Green, who helped develop the show during its earliest seasons and recently returned to helm its rebooted direction, was apparently receptive to Bergeron's idea. "We did have lunch and we did talk, and I offered a scenario where I might come back for a night in a certain capacity," Bergeron said. The mirror ball is back in their court now. While he stopped short of detailing what that scenario entailed, Bergeron's comments suggest he's interested in returning under the right circumstances, perhaps to host a special episode, deliver a tribute, or participate in a nostalgic segment. For longtime fans, that glimmer of possibility has sparked renewed hope. Could season 34 be the redemption arc fans have longed for? Still, Bergeron hasn't always spoken fondly of how things ended with DWTS. In fact, he's been candid about his dissatisfaction with the direction the show took in its later seasons. In a 2023 interview with former DWTS pro Cheryl Burke on her podcast Sex, Lies, and Spray Tans, Bergeron got blunt about why he wouldn't return full-time.
"No.
It's not the same show. It's not the same world," he said. "The show that I loved was not the show that I left. And that's it in a nutshell." That admission reflects a deeper tension between the original tone of DWTS, focused on fun, entertainment, and the growth of celebrity contestants, and the more drama-driven format seen in recent seasons. Bergeron, who values authenticity over spectacle, didn't shy away from expressing his disillusionment. To many fans' surprise, Bergeron was invited to return for the show's landmark 500th episode, but he turned it down.
Why?
He feared being too emotionally affected sitting in the audience rather than hosting. "I said that I'd get too fidgety sitting in the audience," he told USA Today. That confession underscores how personal the show still is to Bergeron. Even years after leaving, the ballroom isn't just another TV set to him. It's a place he helped build. That level of emotional investment makes his potential return, even for one night, feel incredibly significant. While Bergeron's official return remains uncertain, one major factor working in fans' favor is the return of executive producer Conrad Green. Green, a key figure in the show's golden years, has been widely credited with reviving the show's original magic. Bergeron himself spoke highly of Green, calling him largely responsible for getting the show back on track. Since Green's return, viewers have noticed a renewed focus on quality choreography, more authentic storytelling, and a better balance between glamour and grit. His presence behind the scenes could be exactly what's needed to convince Bergeron to make a cameo. While Bergeron insists he has no interest in reclaiming the hosting gig full-time, several potential roles have fans buzzing. Regardless of the format, even a single appearance would be a major television moment, blending past and present for a franchise that's been reinventing itself season after season. Season 34 is shaping up to be one of the show's most star-studded in years. Returning as host is Fresh Prince star and DWTS Season 19 winner Alfonso Ribeiro, with Julianne Hough, former DWTS pro, and sibling to Judge Derek Hough, serving as co-host. On the judges' panel, viewers will once again see. With such a high-profile cast, ABC seems committed to making Season 34 one of its most memorable to date. News of Bergeron's potential return has lit up fan forums, Facebook groups, Reddit threads, and TikTok edits. Many longtime viewers, some of whom stopped watching after his departure, have hinted they'd tune in again just to see him back. "If Tom's in, I'm watching. No ifs, ands, or buts," wrote one Reddit user. Others have taken to sharing clips of Bergeron's best hosting moments, from hilarious judge banter to heartfelt speeches during contestant exits. The nostalgia is real, and it's not just older viewers. A surprising number of Gen Z fans, who grew up with DWTS in the background of their childhoods, are calling for his return. It's impossible to discuss the show's legacy without mentioning the late Len Goodman, DWTS's longtime head judge, who passed away in 2023. Bergeron and Goodman were close colleagues, and many fans feel a cameo would also be a symbolic way to honor Goodman's memory. Some are even campaigning for a special tribute episode that features Bergeron reflecting on his time with Len and the show's evolution. In that context, his return wouldn't just be nostalgic, it would be healing. While Bergeron says the mirror ball is back in their court, all signs point to ABC being open to the idea. Ratings for Dancing with the Stars have improved in recent seasons, but a Bergeron cameo could bring back lapsed viewers and create a media frenzy. Whether or not he appears in season 34 may depend on a few behind-the-scenes decisions, but the groundwork has